really ever has to drive like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look right here, which is pretty awesome, honestly. I absolutely love it, and now I just want to like go out everywhere with it, to be honest. But yeah, so this look was not inspired, but it was made by this palette right here, which is the BH and Daisy Marquez collab, which is awesome so far. The best looking palette, like differently wise, honestly. She really changed the game with this because it's not only magnetic, but you can put it in here. And then it sits as like kind of like a vanity. And also she changed the game because I've seen people put their phones in there. I've seen people stick it to the side weirdly. I wasn't able to do that, but you could do a lot of things in there, honestly. But yeah, so this is the palette. This is what the inside looks like. And super duper cool because there's a lot of pops of colors, and then you have obviously your neutrals. There's 2 rows of shimmer shades, and then there is 2 rows of mattes, which is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that there's a lot of fallout, but I've heard obviously with great palettes and great pigment comes a lot of fallout. I could be wrong. Just disregard my hair this whole video because it's gonna look like that the whole entire video. But yeah, so I heard things like things about that as far as like pigment fallout, that just means that it's a really good but yeah, I like this palette. This is my 3rd look out of this palette, and I just received it about 2 weeks ago, so it's not too bad. I honestly don't have a lot of time on my hands, but when I do, obviously this is what I do. But yeah, this is the package, and I don't know, I just really like it, and the color's super cute. It looks like a Tiffany blue box. What is a Tiffany blue box, but like the company Tiffany's. And then anyways, I'm just gonna be quiet now. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. I always say tutorial weird, like I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but I don't care. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Bye. Hey guys, so welcome back. I obviously already did my brows off camera like I always do, and I also actually just want to say that my hair is extremely messy because I had my hair braided by someone, and I was going to leave the braids for the video, but it didn't quite work out like that. So now my hair is just crazy with, I just let the braids out and I put hairspray. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. And so the first thing I'm gonna do obviously is prime my lids, and I'm going to be using the Morphe concealer today in the shade C2.25. Honestly, I really like this concealer, unlike the foundation, because that was some tea, man, like I said in my last video. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids, and then I'm gonna blend it out, and then I will be right back. Wait, skirt. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is Cocoa, which is a dark brown color. And then I'm going to be taking my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to be packing that right into the actual crease area because I'm going to start deepening it up first. So that way we can get the, like, because I really want that color to pop, so we can get that to really stick in there. Okay, so now that I packed that entire crease area with the brown, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in, and the next thing we're going to do is take this like apricot type of color, like peachy orange color, which is called Dulce. And I'm going to be also taking my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be putting that on top of the brown. That way we can, I don't know why I said the brown, but on top of the brown, that way it can blend out. It's okay if you see the dark brown shade fading out, because you can always go back in and deepen it up. But I like to lay that color first because it really sticks on to the wet concealer. So I'm actually going to go back and do that right now and deepen up that brown again. So then the next thing I'm going to do is actually retouch my concealer on the lid part. And so that way it could really cut the crease and the next color can like really stick and pop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I will be right back. So I went ahead and finished up my crease. I just cut it, but unfortunately it will dry pretty fast and the top of my crease will start touching the brown part. So I'm quickly going to move into the Morphe M506 again and the brown shade again and just start tapping it out on the edge, on the outer edges. Well, first the outer edge first here. You want to pack, remember, do not swipe. Remember to pat and not swipe, that way you can get the most pigment out of your shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the inside with the brown, except now I'm going to be using a Morphe M561 brush. The reason why I switched brushes is because with the fluffy brush it's like a little bit harder to get into the inside and I might like end up throwing some of the color that I don't need somewhere else, if that makes sense.
So again, before the inside concealer dries, I'm going to touch it up again because it's kind of creasing. And then I'm going to go into the next shade. Okay, so now that the crease is cut, I'm going to go ahead and go into another flat brush, which is actually a no-name brush. It's actually a lip brush, to be honest. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is going to be called Daisy, which is the aqua blue color. And I'm going to pack that onto the wet concealer in the center.
So you just want to keep packing this shade on. Okay, so now that I'm done with that blue shade, I know there's a lot of fallout, and that's the thing about this palette. But I'm going to go back into the brown and then just start patting with no additional product, whatever it was that was left from the last time I used it, and just start blending out the edges here. And then do the same to the center. I mean the inner side, sorry. So this look is almost complete as far as the actual lid area, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up both of the eyes. I know it looks pretty dark right now, but we're not done yet. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually add my lashes. And the lashes I'm going to be using today are my Dodo lashes. And I've already used them, obviously. And these are in the style D115. I do have a code with them. You obviously don't have to use it, but if you want to, I will be leaving it down in the description box below. But like I said, if you don't want to, then don't, because some people be getting extra pressed about it. Like I just said, you don't have to use it, nor do you have to use anyone's. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put them on and I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the eyelashes as well. And I really feel like this look is coming together, which is making me extremely happy. But now that I am done with the eyes and the background matches my eyes, I want to take my jacket off because it's just throwing off the vibes, you know, but I don't have anything under, so we ain't gonna do that. But so the next thing I'm gonna do now is finish up the face. And so the first thing I'm gonna do is put a little bit of Morphe concealer before my foundation because, man, let me tell you, these bags are bad. Like, and then I'm gonna spot conceal in some places where I need extra concealing. And that's almost like most of my face because I'm just getting old and my face is starting to like fall apart practically. So yeah. So now that I'm done concealing, I'm going to put my foundation on and I'm going to be using my Maybelline 24-hour, what is this, Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. And this is in the shade Golden, which is 312. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe blending sponge and pack that all over my entire face until I'm cakey. Just kidding. I don't want to be cakey, but you know what I meant. Don't forget to drag down to your neck because you don't want to make it look like you have a mask on, because it's not okay. That shit looks ugly. So yeah, so now that I'm done with my face as far as foundation, I'm gonna go back into the Morphe concealer to brighten a little bit, and then I'm actually gonna also add my what is it called, my Tarte Shape Tape, because my Tarte Shape Tape is brighter than the Morphe one. So that's why I'm gonna do that. And this is in the shade medium. I love the application on this thing. It's amazeballs. Y'all won't even understand. It actually does not look that much whiter, but it's just not as tan, if that makes sense. So that's what helps brighten up the under eye area. So after my foundation, I just set my concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and then now I'm gonna contour my face with the shade Toffee by LA Girl. Get in it. I have no idea why I keep switching mirrors. It's just like whatever's closer to me. But yeah, so before this dries out, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out as well, and I will show you guys really quick what it looks like. So after I went ahead and contoured my face with the LA Girl concealer, I set it with my bronzer, which is my NYC Sunny bronzer, and my e.l.f. what is this, I'm gonna forgetting what this is eventually because it's fading out, but it's my powder blurring brush. And then all I did under the eye was set the same colors that were on the top onto the bottom. And so the last thing I'm gonna do now is add the inner corner and the waterline. So as far as the waterline goes, I am going to actually use the Tiffany blue again, except in order to make it pop and stick onto the waterline, I'm going to be taking my NYX milk pencil, and I'm going to run that into the waterline. And meanwhile it's still wet, I'm going to go ahead and take that same brush with the Tiffany blue, which is called Daisy, and pop it right on top so that way it can set the wet milk pencil. So I went ahead and did that in the waterline. It was a little difficult to hold and use the mirror at the same time because I have to use both hands. But literally, like I said, all I did was run the milk pencil in there and then tap the Daisy onto it so it can stick. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M562 brush and dipping it into this shade right here, which is Icy, which is the really bright white here. It's a shimmery white. And I'm going to go ahead and make my inner corner pop. You can also add some on the brow bone, but I'm actually not going to do that because I did take my orange up pretty high. I still cannot get over my hair. I swear it looks like a lion. Like if I were to sit next to a lion right now, I think we'd like blend in together. But anyways, the next thing I'm going to do now is dust off this powder and add my blush and my highlight and my lips, and I will come back to show you guys the finished result. So I'm back and this is the final result. Honestly, I'm super happy with the way it came out, which I should be obviously if it's my tutorial, but no, then that sounds cocky. But no, I mean, honestly, I didn't really think this combo would work out because it's like dark and then bright, if you know what I mean, like the brown and then the bright blue. But I really like it. It's a pop of color, which that's totally me. If you know me, I would rather play with colors than with neutrals, but that's just my personal preference. But yeah, so I'm just going to quickly show you what I used to finish it up. So I actually found this at Ulta. I never heard of this brand. I think it's called Catrice Cosmetics. The only reason why I actually picked it up was because of the color, and it's called Golden Coral, and it's super nice on my skin tone, so that was why I picked it up, and I still really like it, so that's why I kept it. And then as far as highlighter, I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter with my Morphe fan brush, which is the M310 brush. I forgot to mention my blush brush. This is the Wet n Wild Fluffy brush. I mostly use all the same brushes in all my tutorials. Nothing really ever changes, to be honest. And then as far as lips go, I use my lip liner in the shade Mahogany, and this is by NYX. Obviously, you could tell this is a holy grail of mine because it's like pretty much ready to go, and I'm so sad, but obviously I can just buy another one. And then, so as far as the lipstick, this is the I Love Sarai in ColourPop Ultra Matte Lippy, and this is in the shade Sueño de Coco, still one of my faves. I'm trying not to use it that much. I'm trying not to use it that much because I don't want to run out of it. I know the collection's still available. Like I said, it's just like the hassle of ordering and then waiting for it and, you know, all that stuff. And then I just obviously added my highlighter into the tip of my nose, the bridge, Cupid's bow, cheeks, and yeah, so that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that it was not too long. If I missed something or you guys want to know something else as far as like details or something that I might have missed, just let me know down in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you would like. You know, no one's gonna hurt you if you don't, but I would really appreciate it if you did. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Even give it a thumbs down if you want to, honestly. It lets me know that you didn't like my video. But if you don't like my video, please let me know why or what I can change to do so to make it better. But I'm gonna take these ears off now and fix this before someone thinks I got electrocuted by lightning, because that's what it honestly really looks like right now. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on my channel. Bye, guys.